guys, and welcome to my second episode of HbCarp with me, Harry Button. I'm back here on the same lake you'd have seen me last time, which is Northfield Lake on the Ringwood ticket. It's been my main winter water this year, but unfortunately I haven't had any carp yet, so hopefully this session will be different. It's now the 6th of April, so it's getting into spring. I'm down here for 2 nights, so hopefully I'll produce something. I'm in a swim called Caravan, which is actually the furthest walk round on the lake, but I've had most of my fish out of it over the last couple of years. So I'm going to quickly get the rods out, because it's closing on to darkness now and it's taken me a while to get everything around here. I'll probably speak to you tomorrow morning and hopefully I'll show you a fish. So I'll see you later. Hi there guys, welcome to back to HbCarp. It's the first fish of the session. Nice little common. Just had this morning at 10 past 8. 14.9. Just oyster up to you guys. Yeah, lovely little fish. Tore off down the margin. That was on the nut boilie with a little milky toffee pop up on the top. And yeah, absolutely amazing fight for the size of fish. Cracking little fish, lovely colours on her. Don't know how well you can see that, but I'll get it back and yeah, I'll talk to you a bit about the rig that I'll put on later on. It's one you'll have seen before. So yeah, lovely little fish to start the session. Hopefully more to come. See you in a bit, guys. Right, so I had this lovely 27 pounder this morning, out of the blue in the daytime. It's only the second fish I caught in the daytime here, so I'm over the moon. And it's actually my biggest common, 27 pound 10 ounces, again on the margin spot. So yeah, I've got another night ahead of me, so hopefully that'll bring a couple more fish. So I'll slip this one back and speak to you later. Right, so I've just had this little mirror. Absolutely stunning fish. The scales on it are just magnificent. Very small one for this lake, but I'm not complaining. Again down the margin, and again in the daytime, which is on so yeah, I'll get the back down. I can't really believe it, only ever having one in the daytime before, so I'm blown away. Lovely mirror, and I think it's a recapture of actually a fish you'll have seen on the first episode of HbCarp, so I'm not complaining, it's how it looks. We'll get it back. Now the 1st of June, Wednesday evening. We've just got set up here. We've got 3 nights ahead of us, and I'm joined by Seb here. So yeah, basically, hopefully we'll catch something in the 3 nights we're here. If not, then this is going to be a very rubbish video of lots of scenic shots of rods and water. And if Seb catches anything, we might put it in. Depends if it's bigger than my fish.
It'd be first.
Yeah, it would be, because he don't catch a lot. So yeah, speak to you later. Right, so I had this £19 mirror last night, just 1 ounce on a £20. Had it off a little spot with a nice big bed of maize out in open water. Got a slightly bigger one to show you in a minute, so I'll get this one slipped back and yeah, I'll show you the other one. Right, so last night I actually had a new PB, 34.14, just went on the scales. Just off a little spot in the margin, wading out, dropping my bait. So yeah, it's pretty heavy. Not the best looking fish in the world, but you can't really choose what picks up your bait at the end of the day. So we'll get some snaps, slip her back, and then I'll talk to you a bit more about the rig that I had her on. I'll see you later, guys. Let's have one last look at my new PB, 34.14. And yeah, we'll slip her back now. There she goes. Lovely brute of a fish. Woo! Right guys, as you saw earlier on, I had 2 fish last night, and I'm just going to talk you through the rigs that I had them on and the bait that I used. So let's have a look down here. Right, this was the rig that I had the first fish on. As you can see, it's quite heavy inline lead, 3 ounce inline lead, and then with the tungsten loaded coated braid just right through. So quite a big choddy hook there, size 6, and that's just a shelf life boilie, a nuts hinders boilie, straight out of the bag, just tipped off with a fake grain of maize, sort of make it kick up a little bit. Yes, that was counted for the 19 pounder fished out in open water. And then this is the second rig, a bit longer than the first one, and again nice heavy inline lead, but this time using a supple braid, which is the Camotech Soft in 25 pound, because there are a few cats in here and don't want to keep getting bitten off if you do catch them. Then you go right down to the hook, and I've got a little rig ring on there just to make it slide and keep it in line. Then I've got a size 7 Armour Point SSBP hook down to, again, just a hinders nuts boilie with a half a milky toffee pop-up, just capping that off. And then what I've done is I've just rubbed this in Christendom Dropham, just so it fits nice and flat on the lake bed. So yeah, those are the 2 fish I had the rigs on. Okay, so you've just seen me catch those fish. I'm back at home now, and I'm just going to take you quickly through the baits I used on the session to catch the fish. Okay, so I was fishing little snowmen, and I was using these high visual pop-ups from Mainline, the little milky toffee ones. And then on the top of that, underneath, sorry, I was using the nuts boilies from hinders. These have worked really well on the lake I've been fishing. Just fishing on the small mesh bags on the hook, just to stop the tangle. And I've got a good mix of 10 and 18 millers there. Also, I was glugged them, I don't know how well you can see that, just in a nut glug from hinders as well. They're just, it's the tiger slime, and I've also been mixing that in with the maize I was spawning out, maize and sweet corn. So yeah, that's the bait I've been using on the session to catch the fish. Just thought I'd just quickly show you that.